Hello everybody, I got messages, so I'm going to do this. This is my last video that I want to call Tina. I haven't talked to my little Tina for a while, so I miss her and I want to talk to her. Been a busy 2 days. A lot of people messaging, do I switch over to American currency right now? No, in fact, if you have funds right now, exchange rates, when you compare inflation USA to Canada, the way Canada's going, Canada is raping you, the people. That's not lawful in the United States of America. What everybody has to understand, there's equality of person. Everybody goes down in the US regardless of your wealth status or what you've done. It's predictable in the USA. Now, I'm not saying Joe Biden's America is going anywhere. In fact, he's going to lose his House and Senate. Mark my words, midterms here in November, he will lose House and Senate. You're going to see that president a one-hit wonder, as was Donald Trump. That's just my opinion based on actual, real, credible, verifiable knowledge. It's there for everybody who wants to see it. It's there. But you have to understand, if you have cash available, your money is going to be worth more because the American dollar, Canada's higher exchange rate, will come with the Bank of Canada interest rate increases. Will it be what they think it's going to be? No, because investors around the world are used to getting burned by Canada. If you're unpredictable, you don't want to dump your money in Canada and then all of a sudden gear shift unpredictability the other way. My investment's lost, or now I'm losing again. Why did I buy into unstable Canada? But there will be an effect. There will be people who will jump on that. That's reality. Oh, look at interest rate returns. That's Justin Trudeau for you, folks. Why is he doing that? Because he has all the cash. I can list to you all the politicians, but I just wanted to hit the ones I dislike the most. Trudeau and Trudeau Foundation. Trudeau is going to become massive more wealthy. He will buy American money. He has all kinds of your cash, your taxpayer cash. Look at the Trudeau Foundation. He will buy American funds. That's his plan for himself and his legacy, his family, because he's a god over all of you. Harper will be doing the same thing. Lots of the first class will. But in order of who stands to get rich in this scam on all of you, with higher exchange rates to come over this year, number one on our list, Justin Trudeau. Number two, the Prime Minister of Alberta, Jason Kenney, who apparently is the worst, absolute worst financial investor of public monies ever seen in the history of Canada. Worst premier in investment strategy for all of you Joe Jane taxpayers. If there was ever an award for the worst Dumbo dumbbell, it would go to Jason Kenney. He has squandered your money and delivered nothing. Blown it, wasted it. The worst of the worst. But personally, he is the greatest personal portfolio investor ever seen in Alberta history. He blows the New York Stock Exchange, those working at it full time with actual education, right out of the water. This guy is number one in Alberta, number two in Canada. Then it's Chrystia Freeland, who has no financial experience whatsoever, as was Jason Kenney. He's just a high school graduate. And then there's Justin Trudeau, the drama teacher. Yeah, a literarian, is an exceptional investor. And then it's Pierre Poilievre, folks. Sorry to disappoint you. That's reality. They all stand to make tremendous amounts of money. Generally speaking, all the first class does. They got cash on hand. They'll be exchanging for American dollars because America can't throw the people under the bus. They're going to have to eat their inflation somewhat higher than Canada, meaning Canada's dollar goes up, which is bad for exports and employment in Canada. Job gains, my ass. Not real job gains. Fake jobs, government subsidized fake economic jobs. Well, real jobs fly out the window. Manufacturing Ontario, good for Alberta's resource sector. High oil prices, sure, for those companies. If rural Albertans got their fair return on their lands and their leases, but clearly, as everyone watched last night and anyone who participated, that isn't happening. The Crown made sure to rape, pillage, and plunder anybody who could make money because you get reduced returns on what is supposed to be your fundamental civil right, promised by the federal government, constitutionally given to Albertans. But Jason Kenney says, you'll have none of it, losers. I get it all. My friends get rich and I get all the money. I am the world's greatest personal investor, worst premier of investing tax dollars in the history of Alberta, bar none. Blew Rachel Notley right out of the water. Blew her away. Destroying Alberta. Destroying you, the people. All Canadian politicians do it. Every province does it to arrange. I'm just giving you who stands to benefit the most. Canadians, hold on to your Canadian money. If you're in that portion over this year, you're going to watch the Canadian dollar somewhat go up in value, subject to what we see in the United States. Right now, your money can only get stronger. Right now, that's what I can tell you. Our inflation will be much lower now than the USA. They're not able to cripple the American standard of living, not like Canada. They have rules of governance, but because of that, they're a global currency. What are we? Nothing's set in stone. We're not done yet because the world moves. I'm just relaying what Canada's doing. As it stands right now, hold on to your Canadian dollars as it stands for right now. Higher exchange rates for Canada mean increased dollar. Less for exports means huge unemployment. For those living check to check, this is really bad news. Those with mortgages, lots of loans, lines of credit, credit cards, bad news. 20% of the population is going to be devastated. That's the truth. That's part one. This is part two for those in the other range. Don't move your money, not quite yet. You have to watch how the world breathes. And right now, this is what Canada's doing in the world as it is right now. Right now, don't move your money. That's my opinion. Bye now.